at what an IndyCar driver or the IndyCar teams do throughout the year. You know, we do have the Indianapolis 500, but we also have so many road courses and street courses, and for everybody to see it in the same facility, you know, I think it's going to be exciting for the fans.
All right, joined now in studio by a guy who will be an IndyCar rookie this upcoming season. He's from Russia, new to Indianapolis. Mihhail Aleshin, welcome to town, Mihhail.
Thank you so much.
Now, how long have you been living here in Indianapolis, and what is moving here to the States been like for you?
Well, I've been here only for like 2 weeks, moving from Moscow, Russia. But actually, the weather is pretty similar. Even colder here sometimes, which is surprising.
Well, tell us a little bit about your background racing. Obviously, you've been racing for a long time, but now making the move to IndyCar. What are some of the things you have on that racing resume of yours thus far?
I've been racing a lot in Europe, mainly in Europe. I became world champion Formula Renault 3.5 in 2010. But in the middle of last year, me and the SMP Racing driver sport program, that's a big Russian driver sport program, we decided that we need something else, something new, and completely new for Russia and Russian spectators. And that was this move to IndyCar.
Did you know anything about IndyCars before making this move, and what has it been like learning a new car and, as you said, learning new circuits as well?
Well, I've got a lot of experience racing on big cars with big engines in Europe, but definitely this is completely different and completely new for me with the car and with all the tracks that I need to learn, because you can't test a lot on the tracks that you're going to be racing in the season, because most of the tracks are, as we know, it's city tracks. So there is some difficulties for me, but for sure I'm aiming for the top anyway.
Well, obviously, you know, here, the biggest race in the world, the Indianapolis 500. I'm just curious, growing up in Russia, what did you know about the Indianapolis 500? What was the reputation of that race that far across the globe? Yes,
definitely, you know, Indy 500 is well, it's like the biggest, one of the biggest and the most important race in the world, so definitely everyone knows about this.
A lot of great diversity in the IndyCar series, drivers from all over the world. What kind of pride will you have representing Russia as you come into the series as well?
Well, first of all, I'm first Russian to be racing IndyCar ever, so this is already, you know, important thing, and actually it makes me work even harder, because I want to represent my country. I want to represent the people who support me in the best way I can.
Well, I know there's a lot of work to be done, but what are you thinking? You come to Indianapolis now when it's terrible weather, and then back in Russia, the Olympics are going on. You could have been back there for all that. Is it pretty neat to have the Olympics going on back there in Mother Russia?
You know, actually, my heart and my soul is in Sochi, definitely, with the Team Russia, and for sure I try to watch as much as I can from Olympics and follow all the news, because for Russia this is very important, really, really important, obviously, thing, this Olympic Games, and I know that a lot of things was done with Sochi, you know, to prepare everything well, and all the infrastructure is completely new. Even there is a new railway road, and I think I haven't been there, but I think that it will be completely amazing, and for sure I'll try to visit. Maybe for Grand Prix.
We're looking forward to getting to know you throughout the season. We wish you the best, and along with his teammate Simon Pagenaud, they're going to have the coolest accents, so it'll be fun doing interviews with you guys all year.
Thank you so much.
That's Mihhail Aleshin. Look for him in the number 7 machine, right? Coming up. That's Mihhail Aleshin. Look for him in the number 7 machine, right? Coming up this season on the IndyCar circuit. We'll have practice on the 8th, qualifying on the 9th, and the Grand Prix of Indianapolis on May the 10th. Grand Prix of Indianapolis on May the 10th. Let's go to college baseball now, where IU took the state and nation by storm last season, advancing all the way to the College World Series. And as our Ken Sothman reports,
coming off the best season in school history, and their